Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Stacey. For today's practice, you can have an optional 1 to 2 yoga blocks and a yoga strap nearby. You do not need those props. You can certainly substitute or skip them completely. Go ahead and get what you need. I will meet you lying on your back in Shavasana. And take a few moments to find your way onto your back. Arms and legs wide away from your body. Welcoming length up your spine. Let the limbs grow heavy as you begin to settle in. Taking long, slow breaths in and out through your nose. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, turn the gaze to the right. Inhale, gaze through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Through the center. Last time to the right. Center. To the left. Find your center, pause for a full cycle of breath. Then awaken the body by wiggling fingers and toes. Find some rotations through your wrists and ankles in both directions. Slide your feet together at the bottom of your mat and draw the right knee in towards your belly. You can take hold of the right knee by interlacing fingers, taking hold of the back of the right thigh, or even using a strap to add length to your arms. And take a few rotations with the right leg. Become really stable and still through the left side of your body, just circling at the right hip in both directions. Pause in the center. And we'll find a twist. Cross the right leg over your body to the left. Stacking right hip on top of the left hip. Encouraging the right shoulder to the floor. You have the option here to use a block beneath the right knee for some support as you release the right arm at your side. Left hand can be released at the side as well, or resting on the right leg for some added support and weight, as long as you're not being forceful. Gaze is at the ceiling or over to the right. Gaze comes back through center. Your right knee will follow. And draw the left knee in to meet the right. Both knees in at your belly now. Again, interlacing fingers, taking hold of the knees or the thighs, or using your strap as you rock from side to side. Land in neutral. Keep your left knee hugged in as the right leg extends long. Find some stability through the right side of your body. Take a few circles with the left leg. It may be helpful to keep the right hand on the right hip to encourage it down to the mat. Circle the opposite direction. And pause in the center. Visualize the length up your spine. And find your way into your twist. Left leg crosses over your body to the right. Option for a block beneath your knee at whatever height feels best. You can have the right hand on the floor, palm facing up, or you can place the right palm on the left leg. Left arm extends at your side, and you gaze at the ceiling or over to the left. Find your way back through center. Find a full cycle of breath. And draw the right knee in to meet the left. Maybe this time taking the knees a little bit wider apart, creating space for your belly between the thighs. Option to rock from side to side. Land in neutral. Draw your knees together. Right arm comes up overhead, roll onto your right side. Left palm can be on the floor or on your body. And when you feel ready in your own time, find your way up to tabletop. Shoulders are over your wrist, hips over your knees. Take a sway from side to side, sending your left shoulder to the left hip, and then the right over to the right. Release your head, bringing your chin towards the chest as you sway from side to side. Neutral spine. We'll move through cat and cow. Take a big breath in, lift the tailbone, belly drops, pull your heart forward, lift it up. Exhale, press through the hands, all about the chest as you look to the belly for cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in, cow pose. Drop the belly low, pull the heart forward, lift it up. Exhale, pressing firm through all 10 fingers, especially the thumb and the index as you look to the belly. 3 more, find your own rhythm of breath. No rush to get there, but when you have finished your 3, just land in a neutral spine. The right leg extends long behind you. Turn the right toes to face the right side of the room. Bend the right knee, step forward to the top right corner of the mat. Take as many steps as you need to get there. You can even reach back with your hand, pick up your foot and move it forward. Walk your right foot towards the midline, bringing your hands to frame it. You can keep the hands on the floor. or you can bring them up on blocks. As much or as little bend as you need in the left leg, as long as we're feeling a stretch up the front of the left thigh. If you find it uncomfortable having the knee on the floor, you could try tucking the left toes or placing a pillow or blanket beneath the left shin or left knee. Once you've found a place of stability here in your lunge, we're going to come up maybe onto fingertips. Maybe you're able to bring your hands all the way up onto the right knee. Take a big breath in and reach up overhead. If ever this becomes too much in your lunge, you're welcome to come out and just find your way onto your knees or in a comfortable seated position. And take a big breath in to lengthen. Reach the arms out in front of you, cross the left arm over the right. Bend at the elbows, take hold of opposite shoulders. Or come into eagle arms by bringing the back side of the hands towards each other. Maybe crossing at the wrists to bring the palms to touch. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. And if you're coming towards eagle arms but not quite there, you can always bring your strap between your hands and walk your hands down the strap until they're able to touch. Maybe a gentle back bend here, lifting your heart towards the sky. Come back through neutral, slowly release the arms. Left hand comes down towards the block or the floor. Reach the right fingertips up towards the sky for a twist. Again, choosing the height of block that works best in your body. Right hand comes down towards the mat or your blocks. And then we'll start to walk your hands towards your hips, sending your hips towards the back of the mat, coming up onto the right heel. Right toes can draw towards your face. And reaching your sits bones to the back of the mat and sinking them down towards the left heel. It does not have to touch. Extending your heart beyond the right toes rather than trying to touch your forehead to your shin. And walk yourself forward, frame the front foot. Right hand comes to the inside of the right leg. Walk the right foot to the outside of your mat. Send your hips back, slide the right foot to meet the left, or find tabletop in whatever manner works for you. Swing the hips from side to side, letting go of any tension. We'll move to the opposite side. So now that you know where you're going, you can support the right knee however you need, maybe folding over your mat a second time, getting a pillow or a blanket for beneath it. Extend your left leg long to the back of the mat. Turn the left toes to face the left side of the room. Bend your knees, step forward, top left corner of the mat. Take as many steps as you need, or use your left hand to carry it forward. Your hands can be on the mat or up onto blocks. We're going to bring the left hand to the outside of the left foot, allowing it to walk towards center. And just check in on your stance here. Maybe you choose to have more of a bend in the right leg. Maybe you're able to slide it back behind you, straightening the knee. Left knee's pointing the same direction as the left toes. And just taking a few moments in your lunge to find your balance. To support the right knee however you need. Then we'll start to rise up. If you're on blocks, you can one by one choose a new height. Maybe coming up onto fingertips. Bringing your hands onto the left leg. Rising up slowly, making sure that you have your balance. Nice active legs here. Then reaching up overhead, finding some length. Holding the pose, but not your breath. And then bring your arms out in front of you. This time the right arm's crossing over left. You can reach over, take hold of your shoulders. Or come towards eagle arms, drawing the back side of your hands towards each other. You can always use a strap and hold on to that. Or come to cross at the wrist, palms meet. Elbows in line with the shoulders, forearms drawn away from your face. Keep breathing. Maybe you find a gentle back bend, lifting your heart towards the sky. Keeping the forearms drawn away from the face, the elbows lifted. Come back through neutral. Slowly uncross the arms, the right hand comes down to the floor or a block as the left fingertips reach up high. Drawing the lower ribs on the right over to the left underneath of you. And then lower your left hand towards the mat or your blocks. Find your lunge. We're going to walk the hands back towards the hips, with or without your blocks. And just making sure that it's the right hip coming towards the right heel, not the left. We don't want to be crossing over to the bottom corner. Drawing the hips towards the back center of the mat. Left toes are drawn towards your face as you pull your heart forward. And taking one more full cycle of breath. Walk your hands forward, find the low lunge. Left hand comes to the inside of the left leg so you're able to walk it to the outer edge. Shift your hips back, slide the left leg to meet the right. Bringing your hands onto the mat if they were on blocks. Take a little sway of the hips from side to side. Land in center. Let your big toes come to touch. The knees go a little bit wider apart. Send your hips back towards the heels for child's pose. Slide your fingertips away from you as your forehead comes down onto the mat or onto a block for child's pose. And you can always come to sit on a pillow, a block. Roll up a towel or blanket behind the knee joints or under the ankles if you need added support. Let your child's pose be active initially. The fingers are walking away from you, but the shoulders stay drawn into their joints. And pressing firmly through all 10 fingers, especially the thumb and the index, while lifting the center of the palm up off of the mat. It's as though the hands are dragging your body across the floor without actually moving it. Creating length up your spine. As the hips grow heavier and heavier towards the heels, they do not have to touch. And take one more big breath in this active version. And we'll allow it to become more passive. Bend the elbows. Soften the grip. And allow the forearms to melt into the mat. Breathing space into your back body. Feeling the shoulders, the upper back expanding in all directions as you breathe. Sending the breath next to the mid-back, the ribs. The waist, expanding with breath. And lastly, sending the breath to the lower back, the pelvis, the hips. And each breath in, that area expanding. Each breath out, it contracts, the hips grow heavier to the heels. The entire back moving with breath as one. And then letting go of the effort of breath. Returning to your natural rhythm and rate. Simply aware of its presence. You can close your eyes and let the body melt into the mat beneath you. You can choose to remain in your child's pose for as long as you have available to you. When you do feel ready to get up and go, do so slowly and mindfully, taking a little bit of your practice with you into the rest of your day and week to follow. With such gratitude for you meeting me on your mat here today and always. Namaste.